everyone, how are you doing today? I wanted to come in and talk to you about skincare and makeup and how they meld together and can't have one without the other. Actually, that's not true. You can have skincare without makeup, but you can not have but you cannot have makeup without skincare. And this is something that I have seen a lot as a makeup artist. I have clients come to me all the time saying that their foundation just isn't sitting right. It's cakey, it's peeling, it's melting off. And the first thing I always say is, okay, well, let's talk about your skincare. What are you using? Usually they'll say, nothing, or soap and water. So that's something that I see a lot from younger clients too, is they think they don't need a skincare routine because there's nothing wrong with my skin. Even if there's nothing wrong with your skin, you still need to take care of it. I mean, you take a shower every day, right? You clean your body, right? You need to be cleaning your skin, your face as well. You take care of your body, you eat right, you exercise, you drink water. I hope you get enough sleep. I hope. Those are all big parts of beauty as well, and skincare is an even bigger part of beauty. But I see people just skipping all these steps and going straight to makeup, hoping that it will be a mask or a band-aid to cover up any problems that they have, and that is not what makeup is. So today I just wanted to talk about how skincare and makeup can meld together. So first I want to go over some basics. So there are three main skin types, if you don't know. There's oily, dry, and combination. If you do not know your skin type, your makeup, specifically foundation, is not going to sit right. There are three main types of foundation and makeup in general. You have cream, you have liquid, and you have powder. For dry skin, you want hydration. So for your skincare, you want hydrating products. You want a hydrating moisturizer. You want to use toners. You want to use oils. Toners is what's going to keep the moisture in. So I had an esthetician tell me that after each step, especially with dry skin, after each step, she would do the toner. So you cleanse your face, toner. Exfoliate, toner. Moisturize, toner. By Terry is a great brand that I love, and they have a whole line of products, skincare and makeup, that have hyaluronic acid in it. So if you do have dry skin, that is a great brand for you, and that is a really great product for you to use, hyaluronic acid. Liquid foundation is a great thing for you to use. You can also use cream. I would say if you do use cream, and especially if you do have dry skin, an oil is a great thing to use with your cream. What I do is I take my oil and I take one little drop and I put it in the palm of my hand, and then I take my foundation brush, I dip it in the oil, and I blend out the foundation. So after you have it on your face, you can use your oiled brush to blend out, and it will help it blend out as well as keep hydration in the foundation and hydration in your face. And then I also suggest using a hydrating mist to set your makeup, and you can also carry that around with you all day so that if you feel more dry throughout the day, you can spritz that. Not only does it kind of spruce up your makeup, but it keeps you hydrated. So that's a big thing with dry skin, is obviously hydration. If you have oily skin, it's going to be the opposite. So you want to stay away from too much hydration. So if you do have oily skin, again, you are probably more acne prone. So number one thing, if you're acne prone, check in with a doctor, check in with a professional esthetician to find the right acne products for your skin. Some brands that I really love are like Darphin, and Natura Bissé are great medical grade brands. Bioderma is a great brand as well for cleansers. With oily skin, I don't love using liquids on clients that have oily skin. I try to stay away from liquids, period. But if you are using a liquid, make sure it's a matte. Whereas if you have dry skin, you want to use something a little bit more dewy to bring that hydration look back to your face. With oily skin, you want to use very matte foundation. So what you can do is a powder, or if that's not enough for you, a cream. Again, cream is great because it works for all skin types. And even if you do have oily skin, especially in the winter time, or if you're just having trouble blending it out, you can use an oil as well. And that sounds strange. You think if you have oily skin, you should stay away from oils, and you should. This is true. But there are two oils that I'm going to tell you about that are great for all skin types. Number one that I have here in my hand is the Trish McVoy Vitamin Oil, or vitamin, depending on your persuasion. I got called out by my 5-year-old nephew. I asked him, I was like, hey, do you want to drink my vitamin water? And he was like, you mean vitamins? No, I mean vitamin. Go away. But yes, this is the Trish McVoy Vitamin Oil. It works on all skin types. So this is great because you can use it with your foundation or with your skincare. So this can be part of your skincare routine. And then also, just as I showed you earlier, you can put a drop in the palm of your hand, dip your brush into it, and use it to blend out cream. So if you do have oily skin, you can still use this to help blend out your cream if you need it, or a little bit with your skincare, because it has all the vitamins that you need in it. Another really great one is African Photonics Marula oil. If you don't know, marula is the marula tree grows in Africa, and it produces the marula fruit, and on the inside you have the marula nut. And so the marula oil, which unfortunately I don't have a bottle with me here because I used it so often that I'm out. It's a great product. So the marula oil that I'm talking about is literally marula oil. It is just the oil from the nut in the fruit that grows from the tree in Africa. So it is one ingredient. So it is completely natural. It works on all skin types. It is very clean, and you can use it for literally everything. Put a little bit with your foundation to help blend it out. Like I said, you can use it as your skincare, you can use it as a cleanser, you can use it in your hair, you can use it on your cuticles. But if you are allergic to nuts, and especially tree nuts, I would stay away from it. For combination skin, again, it's a little bit of the same, a little bit of both, I should say. For skin care, if you want to kind of tone down the amount of products that you have, you can just get products that say they are for all skin types. Again, the oils I mentioned, all skin types, you can get that. They are great moisturizers that are for all skin types. But if you do want to be a little bit more specific, just make sure that you are finding your oily parts and finding your dry parts. Like I said, usually the oily is going to be the T-zone and dry everywhere else, but skin is very individual, so make sure that you are checking in with a professional or with yourself and just trying to find those parts of your face so that you can plan accordingly for your skincare and makeup needs. So for makeup, with combination, cream would be great because, like I said, cream works on all skin types. And then if you need an oil, get one of these that works with all skin types. Put powder or extra setting powder on the oily parts. That is another thing I want to say. When you have dry skin, since you do want to stay away from too many powders, I have clients asking me if they should just use a setting spray instead of powder. You definitely can do that, but I like using a powder between steps. I usually set it with a powder after foundation, before putting blush and such on, because the makeup needs to attach to something, and if it doesn't have that powder, that barrier to attach to, it's going to sink into the rest of your makeup and it doesn't look as nice. So I do suggest using a powder, but if you have dry skin or combination skin, I would get one that has hyaluronic acid in it. Again, By Terry is a great brand for hyaluronic acid. So that would be a great thing to use on your dry skin or your dry parts of your combination skin. Another thing to make sure that you are keeping an eye on is to make sure that your skincare products and your makeup products mesh well. Because I have had a problem with clients who are very into clean products and all natural products who have a problem with their makeup peeling. And this can happen if your skincare is all natural but your makeup isn't. If they're not both all natural, it could react wrong. So unless you are very versed in skincare and makeup and the different ingredients in products, I would really suggest talking to a professional first. And that is the next thing I'm going to get into. We are in the age of technology, and technology is great. And we have beauty influencers up the wazoo, and there are tutorials and videos and reels left, right, and center in this way to Sunday. Easy, and it's free. It's a great tool. But the thing is, if you're getting started in makeup or skincare, or you are starting a new phase of your life and need to reevaluate your makeup and skincare routines, I would really suggest getting a professional lesson and checking in with a professional esthetician or a makeup artist or both, because you don't want to spend all this money on products that you won't be able to use. And it is very hard looking at all of these beauty influencers and tutorials and videos, and especially when you don't see yourself. I have had a lot of clients come to me and say, I don't understand why I am doing exactly what this video told me to do, and it's just not looking right. And they feel like they are somehow wrong, like they are not a makeup person, and that is not a thing. I want to tell you that is not a thing. But what I have seen is the main beauty influencers that are very famous, not that diverse. And so a lot of people are not seeing themselves in these videos. And you have to be aware that there are different face shapes, there are different eye shapes, there are different lip shapes. Lips can be very different. Your skin type is different. Your face is different. Your eyes are different. Everything is different. So you need different things. With different face shapes, you should use different blush placements, different contour placements. With different eye shapes, you use different kinds of eyeliner. So maybe for, like, I know a lot of people with hooded eyes have so much trouble trying to do a wing liner, and they come to me and they say, I watch all these videos, I watch all these tutorials, and I do it and I do it and I do it, and I just obviously can't wear liner. That is not true. You just can't do the wing liner that these women or these men or these beauty influencers with different eye shapes than you are doing. That's why there are different eyeliner techniques. That's why there are different blush placement techniques and contour techniques and different kinds of lipsticks and different skincare products and makeup products, because everyone is different. And makeup and skincare is very individual. You have the basics, but everyone is different. So it is very important that if you are getting started or going into a new phase of your life, I do suggest that you find a professional. And I know that it can seem like an unnecessary extravagance paying for a professional lesson, but it is much cheaper than spending money on products that you will never be able to use, or the emotional damage I have seen it take on a lot of people who now think, I just can't wear makeup, or I'm not meant to wear makeup because I don't look like the women and men in these videos. I've heard that so many times, and it's heartbreaking every single time, because I just wish that they had come to me or one of my coworkers in the first place. So that is what I'm going to leave you here with today. If you have any questions about what we discussed, please comment, send me a message on Facebook, Instagram, ask me any questions. And then if you would like to set up an appointment for a lesson, I am doing those as well. I am back in person now, and we are taking all of the proper precautions precautions because COVID is still around and it is still a relevant problem. So we are taking all safety precautions, of course, but I am doing in-person lessons again in the Metro Detroit area, specifically Ypsilanti and Redford areas. And I am still doing lessons by video chat. So we can set that up. I do have a lot of deals going on. Lessons also come with a free consultation if you need it. In this consultation, we will go over all of your experience with makeup and skincare, skin types, such like that, needs, and that will be via video chat either way. Okay, so thank you so much for listening and take care.